Hi there, boys and girls. We have Charlie Brown. Excuse me, that's Officer Brown. Oh, sorry, Officer Brown and Mr. Alligator joining us today on June 1st to help us make a June calendar. Oh, I love calendars, Mrs. Neve. You know, I'm going on a trip to see Grandma and Grandpa this month, and I need to plan. I need a calendar.
Oh, me too, Mrs. Neve. I'm planning a trip to the lake. I'm going to swim and fish. I need a calendar to plan this out.
Oh, absolutely. Boys and girls, we've talked about this before. It's important to know how to use a calendar so you can keep track of important things like trips and birthdays. I know we've got some June birthdays, holidays. Father's Day is coming up in June. Oh, we need a calendar, Mrs. Neve. We don't want to forget about Dad. That's right. So let's go ahead and get started. You boys have a seat over here. Okay, Mrs. Neve.
Will do.
All right, the boys look good and we're ready to go. You are going to need some papers from your packet. There are 3 papers for our June calendar. There is the calendar grid, you know those. There's also a plain white paper, and that is to draw your June calendar picture on. So you'll need that. And then there's also a big piece of red paper. You know we need those big pieces of paper for our calendars as well. So those are the things you'll need from your packet. And you will also need a pencil and Mr. Eraser, you know, just in case. You'll need crayons, markers, colored pencils, whatever you want to use to illustrate your calendar. And then a glue stick. You will need a glue stick as well. All right, now while you're getting things together, if you need to pause the video, you can. I'm going to go ahead and take our calendar grid and tape it up on the whiteboard. Whoops, I need some tape, don't I? So we'll get a couple pieces of tape here and then put it up on the whiteboard. That looks pretty good. Now you will notice that our calendar grid does not have any numbers on it at all. You are so good at making calendars that you don't need the numbers in there. No, you can do it yourself. But just to be on the safe side, just in case, use a pencil as we make the numbers. You know, just in case we have to use Mr. Eraser. I'd be using a pencil too, except I'm going to use a marker so that you can see the numbers better. Now, as you know, it's very important when you're starting your calendar to get the first day of the month under the right day of the week. If you don't, it messes up the whole calendar. Now, this year, 2020, June's starting on a Monday. So you need to find the Monday column. Let's see, Sunday, Monday, and right underneath Monday is where you're going to put your 1. So there we go, 1 right underneath the Monday. Let's go ahead and just take a look here so you can see. There's Monday, starts with the M, and right underneath Monday, you have your number 1. Alrighty, now we're going to keep going. We're going to be, the counting by ones numbers. We're going to go right up from 1 to 30. When you get to 30, we stop because June has 30 days. Okay, so 1, and then under the Tuesday, I'm putting 2, and on we go. 3, 4, 5. By the way, make sure these numbers are facing the right way. 5, 6, then on to the next row. It's a new week. 7, 8, 9. Make a circle, then a line, and you've got the perfect 9. When you get to the 9, it is the last of the single-digit numbers. We're going to move on to, that's right, 10. So we've got 2 digits, and it's the first member of the teens family. So 10, the 1, and the 0. Remember, the teens family starts with a 1. So make sure the 1 comes first. 10, then 11, 12, 13, and then go down to the next row for 14 again. Make sure your 1 comes first. I know you hear the 4, 14, but if you put the 4 first, 14, that's not a 14, that's a 41. We don't want that. We want 14. The 1 has to come first. That's the same with all of your teen family numbers. Okay, 14, and then, right, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and after 19 is 20. That's right. 19 is the last teen family member. Then we move on to 20. The 20s family starts with a 2. You've got 2 sets of 10 in the 20s family. So 2 in the 10s place, 0 in the 1s place there for number 20. Come down to the next row to start the next week with what comes after 20? 21. 21, 22, 23. Make sure you're starting with a 2, right? 24, 25, 26, 27. Then down to the next row, another week on our calendar. 27, 28, 29. And what comes after 29? 30. Now, if you weren't sure, when you get to the 29, you know there's not a 2010. You can remember your counting by tens numbers. That will help, because I know just about all of us know how to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, like that. So if you got to 29 and you're not sure what comes next, you can do the counting by tens thing to find out what comes after the 20s family. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 30 comes after the 20s family. So you know the next number would be 30. 29, 30. Starts with a 3, because there's going to be 3 sets of 10, and then put a 0, 0, 1s, 0 in the 1s place. And then you stop. Remember, June has 30 days. Now, to make sure that you landed in the right spot and all the numbers are in their proper places, we're going to follow up that column from 30, and if we landed on a Tuesday, we got it right. So let's see if we did. We'll find 30. There it is. Follow 30 up, which should be on a Tuesday. Did we make it right? We did. 30's in the Tuesday column. We're golden. All right, after you get all of the numbers on your calendar, and of course you can get mom or dad or a big brother or sister to help you make sure all the numbers are facing the right way. If 30 didn't land on the Tuesday column, figure out what you need to fix there. You used Mr. Pencil, so you can Mr. Eraser can help. When all that's straightened out and figured out, we're ready to write the month up here. We're going to write June and then 2020. First I'm going to write it in some big letters up here. June, J, make sure that J is capitalized, right, because it's the name of the month. Ju, long U, June, and then we need silent E to make U say its name. Now, June is one of our words in our Summer Words handwriting page today. June, and then 2020 for the year, 2020. And of course, you're going to be writing that at the top of your calendar there. June 2020. Then we're ready to note some important days coming up in June. We mentioned Father's Day. Father's Day always comes on the 3rd Sunday in June. So we find the Sunday column, which that's easy to find because it's the first column, because Sunday is the first day of the week. And we're going to follow it down. Don't count this first box here. It's empty. That was part of May. So the first one with a number on it, which is the 7th. The 7th was the first Sunday in June. So that's 1, 2, 3. Here's our 3rd Sunday in June, which is the 21st. Father's Day comes on June 21st this year. There's the 21st. So on the 21st, we want to make some notation there, that we're honoring Dad. Maybe you want to draw a little picture of Dad there. However you want to do it. Maybe if you have some stickers at home that you want to put a sticker on the 21st. I'll just go ahead and use a marker here and maybe go ahead and do just a face here. And maybe give Dad some hair. Dad would be pleased with some hair, wouldn't he? So the 21st, Dad's Day, Father's Day. Now, there's another holiday in June called Flag Day, which is a day to honor our flag. It's on June 14th. So we'll find out where is the 14. Do you see it? Where's the 14? Ah, yes. There it is, the 14th. Let's go ahead and follow that column up from the 14th and find out what day of the week Flag Day is on. It's on a Sunday also. Interesting. Now, it's not like Father's Day that's always on a Sunday. Flag Day is always on June 14th. I think last year it was on a Friday. It just depends on the year as to what day of the week it lands on. But it's on a Sunday this year. And it's on June 14th because on June 14th, way back in 1777, when our country was new, that was the day they chose our flag to be our flag. So that's the day they chose to be Flag Day. So on the 14th, you could put, make a little flag on there, kind of like we did for Memorial Day. So I'm going to go ahead and make, let's see, I need my blue marker. Here it is. And I'm going to make the blue section of the flag, and then I'm going to make my stripes here. I'm not going to worry about counting down the right number of stripes. I know there's 13 stripes altogether, but we just want to give them the idea. So on the 14th, I've got my flag for Flag Day. On the 21st, I've got a picture of Dad there for Father's Day. Now, of course, you can fill in any other important days. As we mentioned, there's a few birthdays in June, so you want to make note of that. Maybe it's mom or dad's birthday or a brother or sister's birthday. Any special events coming up, planning a trip or something like that, you can mark it on your calendar. Now, when you're done with that part, we get to do the illustrations. Now, I'll go ahead and show you my example. I did a summer scene because June is a summer month. And I did a picnic scene there. We've got a nice sunny summer day. We've got a picnic basket there. Are there fish in it? I don't know, Mr. Alligator. Let's say there's fish in it. Good. Okay, so we've got fish in our picnic basket with some other things. A nice glass of lemonade, nothing more refreshing on a hot day. And then the beach ball there. Now, and I've got the picnic blanket as well. Notice I filled in the whole page just to, it makes it more interesting for somebody looking at your picture if there's, lots filled in there. So you're going to be, after you color your picture on the plain piece of white paper, you're going to glue it on to your big red paper like I did. And then, of course, I need more tape, just a minute. And then, of course, we'll attach the calendar grid. This is what you need the glue stick for. Let's go ahead and put, there you can see that, and we'll put our calendar grid right there. And there you've got your beautiful June calendar. Let me tape it down too. Now, you don't have to draw the exact same summer scene I did. It's up to you, of course, but something to go with June. You could do, maybe if you're going on a camping trip, maybe you want to do a camping scene with a tent and a lake and things like that. Sounds good to me. Maybe if you're going on a trip, maybe a picture of where you're going on your trip. Grandma and Grandpa's house, that's a possibility. Father's Day's coming in June. Maybe you want to do a picture of Dad on your calendar, or if you have a birthday in June, maybe a picture of your birthday party, the cake, the balloons, the presents, and you, of course. So lots of possibilities there. You could even do a flag. Flag Day comes in June. So have fun with it. Make it pretty. You want to do your best, of course, to honor the Lord. And you also want it to look good because you want to hang it up somewhere around your house, right? So to help you keep track of the days, it could go on the refrigerator or a bulletin board, maybe on the door to your room, wherever you decide, but put it up, and that way you can keep track of those days. And you don't need to turn your calendar into me. I want you to be able to use it and enjoy it. So, but snap a picture of it. I would love to see it. You could post it on Teams, and that way other friends could see it too. So, have fun with it, boys and girls. We will, Mrs. Neve.
We will, Mrs. Neve.
I'm going to do my best work. Absolutely. And always remember, boys and girls, be strong and brave. Yes, that too. And read your Bible. Remember one of the 4 things to remember from kindergarten? Read your Bible and pray every day. And you'll grow, grow, grow. We love you, boys and girls. Have fun and have a great month of June and a great summer.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.